So, in the novel The Great Gatsby, there are a large number of symbols, motifs, and underlying commentary. One main motif I noticed was the contrast between East Egg and West Egg. Do you want to describe that for us?
Okay, so East Egg is where all the rich people lived that have old money, which means that the money was passed down through generations and basically they've been wealthy their entire life. And that contrasts to West Egg, which is new money, and that's all younger people who have made money in the time period of their life, and it's just in their family, it's not passed down.
Yeah, what I noticed was that that Fitzgerald paints of the people with old money is that they kind of have like an elegance and this certain air to them where they carry themselves better, and while the West Egg, which is the newer money, people who like had recent fortunes from corporations and whatnot, rather than have it being in the family, they seem to be a bit more vulgar. But I also noticed is that the East Egg seem to be a lot more disconnected, I suppose, and a lot more greedy. Like with Tom, he's cheating on his wife, and he's completely just taking advantage of everyone, it seems. And though Gatsby, he has pink suits, he drives a Rolls Royce and has these extravagant parties, he still seems to have a good heart and be a good person. What do you think about that?
I think that that's a...
Okay, so the green light is basically this light that Gatsby sees in the dock, and in the very first one of the very first chapters, there's Nick's first sighting of the Gatsby is him laying on his lawn, and he just seems to be stretching towards this light, and we don't know exactly what it is. It just seems to be some random light in the distance, and it appears more throughout the novel, and there's a few ways to look at it, but one of them could symbolize basically his, some describe it as the American dream, and that's what Gatsby's leaning towards, such as that, well, it could also apply to Daisy, because Daisy lives on that part, and it's just him stretching towards it, trying to reach his goal, and every day, his goal, and every day, you would assume that he looks across it. So, what do you think the green light could mean?
Well, I think that it could represent Daisy, and kind of represent, like, his goal towards her, and also has connotations of jealousy and maybe money or greed, because money is, like we talked about, a motif in the story, and...
Oh, just for a second. Also, I noticed that when people describe someone as being envious, they say they're green with envy.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good point right there.
Yeah. So, like, he's envious of Tom because he is with Daisy, and that's what he wants, and he's envious of that society because he wants to fit in and be like an old money person.
Yeah, you could say that by him having all these parties, he's kind of